Hi, welcome to Fusion Beads. Today I'm going to show you how to create our Poinsettia Petals necklace. This bead woven design uses petal beads to make these super cute little flowers. You can use 1, 3 like I have here, 5, or however many you want in your design. For this necklace we're using 3 flower units in red, green, and gold to create a fun festive look. To make this necklace you're going to need 15 of the size 11 gold plated seed beads, 21 of the 4mm gold fire polish beads, 30 of the 7mm opaque red rose petal beads, 15 of the 7mm opaque lime green rose petal beads, 2 4mm gold 20 gauge open jump rings, a 12mm gold base metal lobster claw clasp, 20 inches of gold 2mm thin oval cable chain, your 22 gauge brass artistic wire, FireLine braided bead thread, your round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, cutters, Xuron thread and fiber scissors, and your beading needle. Okay, let's get started. To make this Poinsettia Petals necklace, you first want to create your flower units individually. So you want to thread 2 feet of your beading thread, and then you want to string 5 of the 4mm fire polish beads. Then you just bring it down and leave a few inches for your tail. And then you want to just go back through all 5 of those beads. And then just pull tight. And then just go through one more time just to secure it. Okay, so now we have our 5 fire polish beads that create this ring here. You're going to want to add your green petal bead and then 2 red ones. And then your size 11 seed bead. Bring that down to your beadwork. Okay, and then you want to skip the seed bead and then go back down those 3 petals. And then you want to go through the next 4mm fire polish bead. Pull tight. And that's going to create one little petal here for your flower. And you're just going to repeat that 4 more times for the remainder of that circle. So now you can see that I have all 5 of my petals here, and I'm going through that last fire polish bead. So now you're going to be going out that fire polish bead. You just want to go up through the next row of petals again, which was the first one that you made. Go through all 3 petals, through the seed bead, and then here you just want to bring all of these together. And then string through all of the seed beads. And that's just going to cinch it tight to create your little flower. Oops. Okay. Just 2 more here. Okay, and then go through that first one started. Okay, then just pull tight. That's just gonna cinch them all together to create this cute little flower. So now you just want to reinforce that. Just go through it one more time, or 1 or 2 more times. Just go through each of those seed beads. Okay, so now it's just nice and secure. So you're just going to go back down those 3 petal beads in a row. Going to come out the bottom like that. And then you just want to go through all of those fire polish beads. And then I go until I get to the tail from the beginning. And this is where I just like to tie a square knot. So you have your working thread here, and then you have your tail. Just tie a square knot, so there's 1. Just bring it down, pull tight. Then you want to just take your scissors, cut that thread. And there you have 1 little flower unit. So I'm going to go ahead and make the 2 others that I need for this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so after you have your 3 flower units here, you want to cut a 10-inch length of your chain and an 8-inch length of your wire. So at this point, you want to take your wire, and we're going to make a wire wrap loop on one end. So to do that, bend at a 90-degree angle, leaving about 1.5 inches or so length there. Take your round nose pliers and grasp it at about 3/8 of an inch. Roll it over. And that's going to create a loop just like that. And now to that loop you want to attach one end of your 10-inch length of chain. And then to make your wire wrap, grasp the loop with your chain nose pliers. You can either use your fingers or another pair of chain nose pliers to wrap down the wire. And you want to just wrap a total of 3 times. Okay, and then you want to take your cutters, just trim the tail. And there you have the chain attached to one side. Now you want to add your flower units. So to do that, just want to go from the back, go through one fire polish bead and bring that to the wire wrap. And you want to string 3 the fire polish beads. Bring that down. Another flower unit, just going through one of those fire polish beads. And then you want to string 3 more fire polish beads. And then your last flower unit. Just through one of the fire polish beads on the back. Then you want to bring it all together. And here you kind of want to just have a slight curve up so they fan out nicely. So you can kind of just work your wire a teeny bit so it kind of has a little bit of an arch there. Okay, now you just want to do the same thing you did for this side. Let's just create that wire wrap loop. You want to leave a little bit between that last fire polish bead and bend 90-degree angle. Take those round nose pliers at about 3/8 of an inch. Make your loop. Just like that. Then you want to add one end of the other length of chain. Slide that so it's in the loop. Take your chain nose pliers and then grasp that loop. And this is going to be a little bit tighter to get in there with this wire wrap. So you just want to go make 3 loops or 3 wraps so it's snug up against that last fire polish bead. Take your cutters, cut the tail. Okay, so now you have your 2 wire wrap loops connecting the chain. And now you just want to add your clasp. So to do that, you're just going to take your chain nose pliers, 2 of them, open up your jump ring. You want one, the left side up, right side down, just away from each other. Attach the other end of one of the chain lengths. Then the lobster clasp. And then take your 2 chain nose pliers and you're going to kind of just wiggle them back and forth to create some friction, and then just snap that jump ring back into place. And then for the other end, you're just going to repeat that. So pull, push the left side away, right side in. Add the last link of the other side chain. Then just put those back together. You can almost hear a snap when it's put back into place. Okay, so you have one side with lobster claw clasp and then one side with just the jump ring. And now you have a super cute Poinsettia Petals necklace to wear this holiday season. You can find all of the materials and tools to create this necklace at fusionbeads.com.